I struck up a conversation with a young lady who was the attendant at a gas station where I usually buy my gas. We got to talking, and she looked to me like she might have been about 35. And she told me she was married, but her husband is sick. As I continued to probe a little bit more, she shared with me that her husband is 34 years old and is on dialysis. Now that piqued my attention, and I continued to probe a little bit, and I asked her why it is that her young husband of 34 is on dialysis. And she shared with me that he had high blood pressure for a few years since he was in his late 20s, and it was very high, uncontrolled blood pressure, and that led to kidney failure and, of course, dialysis, which he would not be around if they were not dialyzing him. He goes to a dialysis center, where he spends 3 to 4 hours, 3 days a week, so that they can hook him up to a dialysis machine, and the machine takes the function of the kidney. It filters the blood of impurities and removes the toxins that the kidney would normally remove. Without dialysis, he would die. And that story is definitely not unfamiliar to me. And the thing is, too, that this young man is African American. And in my many years of nursing experience, I see that way too often. Young people, especially young men and young men of color, brown and black skinned young men, diabetic and or hypertensive, uncontrolled, which leads to kidney damage, subsequently kidney failure, where the kidney is not able to filter the blood and remove urine adequately or at all to sustain life. And this was another such situation. It hurts my heart. I have a passion for wellness, and I want to see people well, and I know people can be well. And I am hoping that by my doing these videos, that I will reach someone, that someone will learn something from what I'm saying that will help them to lead a healthier life, and they in turn will be able to touch one other person to help them to lead a healthier life, because there are just too many sick people. I think unnecessarily sick, and I think a lot of the illness is due to poor eating, no exercise or insufficient or inadequate exercise, too much stress, inadequate sleep, overall poor lifestyle and poor lifestyle choices. But I believe the food is number one. And I mentioned this to my cousin the other day, and I said to her, I think that generally speaking, I'm not saying it's all the time, but generally speaking, I think folks don't know how to eat healthy. And I think it is the health care system overall, and the doctors and nurses and healthcare people, and the health department of health. I believe it's the responsibility of the Department of Health and the healthcare system to teach us. Because I think most people don't really know. If I hadn't started researching and had a dire desire to know how to eat healthy and how to lead a healthy lifestyle, and if I hadn't gone to death's door and desired really to lead a healthier life and start doing a lot of reading and research, there are a lot of things that I know now that I wouldn't know, even though I was a nurse. I didn't know. I listened to the status quo, who tells me that I need to eat a lot of meat and I need to drink milk and I need to drink so-called juice, and cereal and those things. Yeah, I listened to those things, and I didn't know any better. I didn't know that fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, seeds are what I should be eating and in small portion. I didn't know that walking is man's best medicine and that's the best form of exercise. I didn't know that it's important to have good sleep at night. And I didn't know that stress is not a good thing. Overwork is not a good thing. I just didn't know. I was driven and I just wanted everything to be so perfect, and I just did what I did without even thinking of the consequences and the ramification. And I think that's how a lot of people are living, especially our young people, like this young man. I did meet him, and yeah, he's thin, small-bodied young man. But I just know he wasn't like that before dialysis, because dialysis kind of sucks you down, and you lose weight and you look thin and look sick all the time, even if you were heavier before. That's one of the things that dialysis does. And I know from my experience that it is not the norm for like physicians that treat dialysis patients to teach them how to eat healthy. Physicians don't really know much about nutrition. So it is said that the kidneys can heal. And I know of people whose kidneys have significantly improved when they change their overall lifestyle. I had a coworker who had lupus and her had kidney injury from lupus because they put you on the steroids when you have lupus, and steroids just destroy your kidney and your heart. But people don't know these things. And people don't know also that high blood pressure destroys your kidney and that diabetes destroys your kidney. Because what do their doctors do? Their regular doctors do? Put them on pills. Pills for blood pressure, pills and insulin for diabetes. Pills, 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 pills. And pills don't get rid of the underlying cause of diseases and disorders. Pills are band-aids. You know what I mean? Band-aids on a sore doesn't solve the issue or get to the root of the issue. So yeah, we have to take our health in our own hands, because the healthcare system is not doing it. Others are just too busy running their show and doing their thing. So you have to take care of your health. I have to take care of my health. I have to take responsibility for myself. You have to take responsibility for yourself. And there's so much information online and in books to teach us how to eat healthy. And I'm not necessarily saying that everyone has to be plant-based like I am. But if we would eat smaller portions of meats, for example, smaller portions of even junk, and do some exercise, walk half an hour, 4 days a week, uh, go to bed a little earlier, an hour or two, and try our best to reduce our stress level. Try not to worry about the things that we cannot change. Then I feel strongly that overall we would be healthier, and we would not see so many of our young people starting out being so sick in their 20s on blood pressure pills and diabetes pills and heart pills and cholesterol pills and pill for this and pill for pain and pill for that. No. Change our lifestyle, incorporate some exercise, start eating healthy, and take back, what rightfully belongs to us, which is excellent health and long life. It is our right, it's our God-given right to be healthy and strong and live a long, healthy life and feel good every day. And it is possible. Take care and God bless you.